more delicious than store-bought, and it also makes the home smell amazing. So wouldn't it be lovely to be able to produce that aroma and deliciousness every day, if not every week? With the Breville Custom Loaf Pro bread maker, making different types of breads, doughs and loaves can be done easily and efficiently. The LCD screen and the easy turn control lets you scroll through 13 different settings, and it also lets you easily pick the crust type of your loaf as well as the size. You can bake a ½ kilo loaf all the way up to a 1.25 kilogram family-sized loaf. There's even a rapid setting that lets you bake a loaf of bread in less than 2 hours. This Breville bread maker is one of the most advanced bread machines on the market. It's super simple to use, and you'll be saving time and money by not having to go to the supermarket or local bakery each morning to pick up a loaf for the family. You can even use the 13-hour delay timer so you can prepare all the ingredients the night before and wake up to the beautiful smell of freshly baked bread. There are 2 included paddles. The fixed paddle was designed for jams and spreads, while the other paddle is perfect for breads as it actually collapses before the baking process to ensure there is less of a hole at the base of the loaf after the baking is done. To make sure your bread comes out perfect, it is always best to add the ingredients to the pan whilst the machine is sitting on a flat surface such as your benchtop or countertop. The most important thing to remember when making bread is to use exact measurements. No free pouring, no rough estimates, and no by eye adding. Everything needs to be exact. If you're using a Breville recipe, all the ingredients are listed in order from first to last, with liquids being first, fat second, dry ingredients third, and lastly, the yeast, as it's important the yeast doesn't come into contact with any of the wet ingredients. A good tip to remember when you're adding ingredients is to keep everything at room temperature, except all liquids, which should be at about 27 degrees C. That's because temperatures too cool or too warm can prevent the yeast from activating, and it affects the way that the bread rises and bakes. Yeast is very temperamental, so it's always best to follow instructions and tips when baking bread. This tip and other great bread making tips can all be found in the included manual, so you'll be a master baker in no time. The fruit and nut dispenser at the top comes in handy when you need to add ingredients to your loaf during the cooking process. Simply open up the lid, then add the dried ingredients and the dispenser will drop it into the baking chamber exactly at the right moment without you having to monitor the cooking process. Pause the machine, open the lid and add them in yourselves. You can literally add your ingredients, set the machine and then walk away. The LCD screen shows you the remaining time, and thanks to the internal light and viewing window, you can easily keep track of your loaf throughout the entire process. There are endless possibilities with the Breville Custom Loaf Pro bread maker. You can either follow one of the 40+ step-by-step recipes in the included manual or customize a family favorite. There are even a few empty spaces in the back of the manual so you can experiment with different flavors and textures without the worry of forgetting your new recipe. And when you're done baking for the day, you can pop the manual and the appliances cord into the recipe holder and cord storage located at the back. Impress your friends, family and even your neighbours with home-baked bread made easy thanks to the Breville Custom Loaf Pro bread maker. Thanks for watching. Homemade bread seems to always taste more delicious than store-bought, and it also makes the home smell amazing. So wouldn't it be lovely to be able to produce that aroma and deliciousness every day, if not every week? With the Breville Custom Loaf Pro bread maker, making different types of breads, doughs and loaves can